Nico's New Necklace by Stuart O. Dunn. Nico the seagull stretched his wings wide. He loved his nest in the tall tree. He loved the tall trees by the pretty beach. He looked at the seashells around his nest. He called them treasures of the sea. He collected them all from the pretty beach. Nico was enjoying a peaceful day. Then he heard a strange noise coming his way. The humans had arrived. They played in the sand. Nico was curious when he looked in their hands. Are those humans collecting treasures just like I am? So he puffed out his chest and said, "Squawk, squawk," because Nico was a bird who had to be heard. What are these things? They are not treasures of the sea. What are these things? I must have one for me. The humans opened their food and toys. They had many bags and bottles, too. When the humans went home, all of the treasures they brought stayed on the ground. Oops, they must have forgotten their treasures, Nico thought. Nico saw a shiny treasure in the sand. He was so excited he could not control his joy. So he puffed out his chest and said, "Squawk, squawk," because Nico was a bird who had to be heard. "A beautiful necklace, I must put it on. The necklace is mine because the humans are gone." His friends flew over to see Nico's new necklace. The seagulls were so curious, they would not stop chirping. Ooh, ah. So he puffed out his chest and said, "Squawk, squawk," because Nico was a bird who had to be heard. Don't worry if you want one too. The humans left so many treasures, there will be one for you. Nico and his friends returned to the sand. Some treasures were in the treasure chest, but most were all around the beach. The seagulls played with the treasures all day. When night came, Nico flew home to his nest in the tall tree. It was time for bed. It was time to take the necklace off his head. Nico pulled and pulled, but the necklace would not come off. Oh no! This was not good. It was difficult for Nico to breathe. So he puffed out his chest and said, "Squawk, squawk," because Nico was a bird who had to be heard. I love this necklace, but I don't want it forever. If it would just come off, then I would feel much better. But the necklace did not move. The next day, Nico waited and waited. Finally, the humans arrived. So he puffed out his chest and said, "Squawk, squawk," because Nico was a bird who had to be heard. Please take this back. I don't want it anymore. It makes flying so hard and my neck is so sore. A human touched him softly. She wanted to help. She cut off the necklace. Nico let out a yelp. Nico was relieved. He felt much better without the piece of plastic. So he puffed out his chest and said, "Squawk, squawk," because Nico was a bird who had to be heard. If something hurts me, then it's not very pretty. How can that treasure be such a pain, but so little bitty? The humans looked at the birds. Then they looked on the ground. The humans were shocked by all that they found. The humans' trash was everywhere. These things are bad for animals. These things could not stay. So the humans picked up the trash and took it all away. Nico the seagull stretched his wings wide. He was so happy to see a pretty beach again. So he puffed out his chest and said, "Squawk, squawk," because Nico was a bird who had to be heard. My necklace is gone, but all I feel is pleasure. I'm so happy to learn that trash is not treasure.